his concerts and stuff, he always says people, raise your diamonds in the air and stuff like that. And obviously a lot of controversy has come from it, but what we wanted it to be is like a composition of our shapes, kind of symbolize them. So if someone saw like, oh, that shape was over there, they would be like, oh, no, that's in relation to Anaya Aiko. And that's the same as like Capital Steez, who is now late, who went with the number 47, and his one caused a lot of controversy, and it was like how it was either related to something that was quite to a dark history that happened a while ago, because it's quite controversial the way in which the sign is put together. However, people would see the number 47 and people would be like, oh, Capital Steez, 7 chakras, all those kind of things, which he kind of went with. And what we wanted is like, we wanted it to become part of our artist imagery, stuff that they would be recognized for. So like, even if it's in like on t-shirts and stuff like that, like those shapes just kind of go together and stuff. And how we kind of connected that to our music video was that, the angles in which the camera's at, and a lot of the time and stuff. And even like, the idea of like the way in which the camera pans and the way in which it kind of deceives you in terms of the angle which is coming at. So when we're panning down Daniela's body Anaya's body, Daniela the actress, Anaya, when we're panning down her body, it looks as if she's not, like she's resting against something or so. It looks quite tilted because we are literally panning up her body and stuff. However, the placement of the camera is kind of remaining stationary. However, we are literally just tilting it, so it kind of gives this weird effect, and it's kind of quite trippy. And as well, we wanted to create a connection between our digipack and our music video with the fading over over it. So like in the inner bit of the digipack also, it literally has the artist's face like 4 times over. However, it's like all layered together, so it looks almost like a blur. However, it looks beautiful.
It looks very beautiful.
However, it's kind of like, it kind of confuses the mind and stuff. And we did that as well in our music video by having certain bits which are faded over, and even bits in which they are mirrored. So like things are mirrored into each other, and then after they're like kind of distorted. And we wanted it to be that, to show like, the individuality of each artist, and the idea that everything isn't clear in life and stuff. And we'll go about things in life wondering whether it'll be clear or not, and whether things are as clear cut as we would want them to be, but they rarely are. And you wanted to make a point on the sky when we were filming on the roof.
Oh yeah, the sky. It's when we were filming in the empty parking lot. Also in our third evaluation question, we get a lot of people pointing out that it's a very beautiful sky, because it's sort of a sunsetty thing, where it was basically a contrast of 2 colors, and it looked very similar to our front digipack. So that's again using iconography to relate that back to our artists.
And it was kind of like a happy mistake, that sky, because the sun was setting and we were like, no, we need to film. And we were like, obviously we're going up onto the rooftop and stuff, which not a lot of people park at, so we knew it would kind of be free to film in. And we wanted it to be like, when we're creating our digipack, the brightness of that we wanted to emulate into the music video and everything. We wanted it to all connect to the fact that, it is, even though like dark things do happen in life, there is always kind of like a brightness still there. That it's never fully dark. There is still light.
And it was I feel that background, that sky, the weather that day really suits the mood of the music video. So it really links together well, and like I said, it's a lot of people who really enjoy watching that scene. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. I think it even connects in with like the idea of like the urban feel that we wanted to add to it, because we didn't want it to be all grunge and stuff. We wanted to show like some background, and this is even connecting in with the record label Nubian Soul, which is supposed to be like a record label directed towards people of Afro-Caribbean descent and people of like, you know, people with a lot more, I don't even say melanin in their skin, because that's quite a wide term. However, it's quite like we wanted to add in like the roots of the record label and the ideas behind it. So it's supposed to kind of be directed towards young and upcoming artists from urban settings and stuff. And we wanted it to be we wanted it just to link in and show like the style of it and stuff. And you know, the fact that even though it seems very dark to a lot of people be like, no, well, it's actually very bright, and it's not as
gloomy as it seems.
Yeah, because even though we wanted to interpret certain things through it, we still wanted it to be a cool and chilled out vibe and stuff. And we wanted it to show like, even in the scene when they're arguing and stuff, she turns around, she starts smiling at him when he hugs her. And we wanted that to be even with her friend's relationship as well, for that brightness to be there, even though it seems like at certain points there's down parts, obviously, because they end up cheating. We wanted it to be like that it's still bright, there was still some good times. And you know, I think a lot of the time our memory tries to kind of focus on the good times. Anyway, so thank you very much for listening, for watching, and have a good day.
Peace. I'm joking.